Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to a shortish stream. We're just doing some circuits at Leeds Bradford to try and improve our landing skills. We're just starting up from cold and dark, so let's just get a few things set up. Let's get the ADs aligned. Let us put the passenger seatbelt signs on, even though we haven't loaded any fuel yet. Nav lights can come on. Let's do it all by the book rather than rushing. Okay, so we test the APU fire. Engine 2. Engine 1. All good. APU can come on. Start. And let's just get some stuff set up down here. So we are on VATSIM. I don't know if there's any controllers covering us. I don't think there is, to be honest, but at least we're on VATSIM if somebody does appear that wants to control us. Let's go across to the EFB. Let's import our flight plan. So we're just doing circuits, so it's Leeds to Leeds. Took 679, good afternoon, how are you? Ground services, let's put some stairs and doors out. And let's load our passengers. Let's do it in fast time. There's a big event on today. I think there's a across the pond thing on today. So, but I'm not sure there's actually any London. There isn't actually. So let's just go with it. Who's on Manchester Tower? Okay, so the Meta. Let's get a Meta for Leeds. And let's see what the winds are via virtual AWOS. EGNM, go. So I've got a little app called Virtual AWOS, and it shows us which runway. So we've got a headwind from runway 14, so we'll go for runway 14 for our departure, which is fine because I think that's what we've got anyway. Okay, upper panel, let's just check, is our APU up and running? It is available, so we can put the APU bleed on. Yeah, I'm taking off from Leeds and then landing back at Leeds. I'm just doing some circuits to try and fine-tune my landing skills because they are rubbish. And there isn't anybody on VATSIM. There isn't anybody controlling where I am currently. So let us go back to over here. So we're loading up FMC. Let's initialize our flight. We've got flight level 7,000, flight level 70 for our thing, but I'm not going to do it at that altitude. Easy 6 Papa Mike. Cost index from Volanta is 60. That's quite high. I say from Volanta, it's actually from Simbrief, but it's in Volanta. I think we'll go at 4,000 feet for our cruise. We're only doing circuits. And our init B page, our block fuel, which we should have loaded, is 2. Let's just call it 3. And 0 fuel weight, we will know very shortly when we have everyone on board. So a quick look round, so that's the right wing view, left wing view. The scenery here at Leeds Bradford has got some aircraft already on stand, so we've got a couple of, well, one Ryanair and a couple of Jet 2s. They are not aircraft that are actually flying, they are part of the scenery. Obviously you can't park there, but hey ho. We need to get GSX working with this, don't we, because GSX is quite good. My microphone is very low, is it? Oh, okay, I'll try and turn it up a little bit. I think that's as loud. It's really loud in my ears, and I'm sort of monitoring the stream. Is that any better? You don't want to hear me anyway, I just talk a lot of crap. But anyway, right, we are boarding. What else can we set up? We can set up our departure actually, because we don't have any. So we're going to depart from runway 14. We're going to use the Pole 2 X-ray, Pole Hill 2 X-ray, because we're going to Pole Hill. And then we will come back and we will land at runway one way. 14. I don't know. I need to do some homework about what the difference is to this Y and Z. So we'll do that one. And no star, so that's fine. We probably will have a discontinuity somewhere in here. We do. Let's put that and get rid of it. If it let me. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that did. That's fine. So if we look, we haven't got our ADs aligned yet. Well, let's get a QNH for a local. QNH is 1007. Which is just by pressing B on the keyboard. It's very high tech. Let's put 4,000 feet in our altitude setting. Everything else will become apparent in a minute. Let's squawk 2,000, which we have already. TCAS can come on. Let's put some lights on down here. Some lights on over there and over here. Okay. Maybe the whole stream is quiet. Let me turn that up. Is that any better? Boom, chicka boom, bum. Right. Let us. Are we anywhere near getting everybody on? We've got about 17 passengers. I was going to call them patients then to get on. Let's partly set up our departure. So we're going to be going off runway 14. It's dry by the looks of it. We haven't got the load sheet yet. We can sync the weather. Packs will be on. Okay, everything is sort of set. I think everything up here is fine. We've got our comms on, we've got APU on, we've got nav lights on, our seatbelt signs are on, we are refueled. So we're all good for pushback once we have got everybody on board. And boarding is now complete, so that's good. Let's load our load sheet. Let's calculate our departure performance. Right, that's fine. So we need to go back and just put our zero fuel weight in first from here. So 55.9 for our zero fuel weight. And our centre of gravity, because I can't remember two numbers at once, is 31.6. So let's go back to our takeoff planning. Sync the load sheet. So we've got a takeoff weight of 58.7 tons with a centre of gravity of 30.7. Calculate it from there. Gives us these V speeds. So 123, 135. 123. If we go to the right page, 123, 135. 135. So again, we've got quite a big, as we did earlier, big gap between V1 and VR. Sometimes they're almost the same. This time they're not. Not quite sure. It might be because we're going off flaps 1 and down 0.5. Flaps 1 down 0.5. So we're using flaps 1, and we will have our trim set to down 0.5. And our flex temp is usually 68. Oh, 67 this time. 67. And our thrust reduction is at 1680, which is almost correct. It was almost that anyway. And 1680 for our engine out. Altitude. Right. So we're set there. So we should now have dots in all of these, apart from I've got one in altitude as well. So we are good to go. We need to get rid of our stairs, which we have done already. So that's good. We need to go back to our ground services. And let's attach a tug. Let's go up here and switch off our generator power. And get rid of the GPU tug. Ground power unit. And yeah, so we're ready to go. I think we've got our radios aligned, so that's good. I'm pretty sure that London Centre doesn't cover us, so I'm not even going to bother contacting anyone. In fact, okay, right. Fuel pumps can come on. Beacon light can come on to let everybody know that we're planning on moving very shortly. We need Unicom down here, which is 122.8. So for those of you who don't know, that is just a general comms coordinating frequency if you don't have a controller. It's a big bus going past there. Leeds traffic, easy 6 Papa Mike, stand 1-3, pushing back to face west. So, we are ready to push back. So, let us start our pushback, and we are going to be facing west. So, release the parking brake. Engine switch to ignition. The air conditioning will go off in a second as the air is redirected to the engines. Starting engine number 2. And I think we need to probably turn now. So let's just go here and turn to the right. I've got the old wing walker there walking with us. Oh no, we're going far too soon. Let's go back straight a little bit. We'll probably turn about now again to the right. And let's start engine number 1. Okay, we're not far off. Seen worse. So we will stop our pushback there. Parking brake can come on. Get rid of the tug, which is going. We're still moving, so let's just stop again. That's it. Yeah, we forgot about that. I don't know where the tug goes. It like literally vanishes. So we have engine start is in progress almost. What the hell is that? Flight plan. Just in the old LBA and then back out and back again. Brisbane to Fiji. How far is that? Yeah, that's quite probably a good few hours, I would imagine, is it? See, I don't get excited about long flights because it's just boring once you're up in the air. I'd rather do circuits. Gives you something to do. In fact, on that subject, I'm going to put in my arrival information. QNH 1007, because we're obviously coming back to the same place. We're going to be back sooner than you know, so let's put all this in. Temperature is 15. And winds currently are 210 at 11. Transition flight level is 5,000 feet, but yeah, doesn't matter about that. 137 for landing. And when we get to, where is it? Not still not done it, is it? Don't matter. Oh, where's EGNM? Okay. From SimBrief, use that one. That's good. Right. So we just need our charts for arrival, I guess. Approach for runway 14. Taxiing. We don't need a SID. So runway 14, when we get around to it, our decision height is 874 feet. We'll bring that back up shortly. Right, we are fully started up. Let's put our engine switch back to normal. Let's arm our spoilers. And let's put our flaps to 1. 3 hours on a... I get bored easily. I'd rather just go away and then come back once it's a bit nearer. But if you're on VATSIM and there's controllers, you can't do that. I guess that... I don't know. Anyway, right. Let us check our takeoff configuration. So we have auto brakes to maximum in case of an aborted takeoff. We've let the cabin know that we're ready, and we have tested the config, and we are correct. So we just need to check our performance trim, which is down 0.5. So if we just take that off there, we'll just check our flight controls as well. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, pedals, rudder even, full right, full left, neutral, and we need to be down 0.5, which we are. Right, last thing we need to do, APU can come off, taxi light can come on, and we're ready to go. Leeds traffic, EZ6 Papa Mike, taxiing runway 14 from stand 13 via Alpha. Parking brake can come off. Little bit of thrust to get us moving. Took 679. Do you live in the UK or do you live abroad? You're in Australia, probably not. Oh, you're in Dorset, okay. Used to visit a little town called Chiddock, or a village, whatever it is. Used to come down there with my family for holidays, got a Lime Regis and all that. Are you originally from Fiji? Okay. Hence the flight to Fiji. I just fly from Leeds Bradford to Leeds Bradford because that's where I'm from. Yorkshire lad. Leeds traffic, EZ6 Papa Mike is entering runway 14 for backtrack for departure. So we're off on top runway, so let's put our strobe on. And go back to there. The lights don't match the taxiway, do they? Weirdly. I should really check to see if something's coming in, but I'm assuming if they've announced that I am actually getting onto run, well, I'll start again. "22 hours, oof." Do you know what aircraft you're flying on? I had the opportunity to go to Chicago at the end of November with work, and it was going to be an A380, which I was getting very excited about, and now it's all not happening. I've got a brake on or something here. Right, predictive wind shear needs to go on. And the other thing we've forgotten is our pushback timer, but never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I must have been on an Airbus. I did lots of flying at one point with work. I was all over Europe with work. So I'm sure I've been on an Airbus at some point. But a lot of flights with Ryanair to Dublin, obviously 737. An Embraers from Schiphol. I can't remember what else. Flew down to Plymouth with Eastern Airways, or whatever they were called. Right, we are about to line up. Leeds traffic, Easy 6 Papa Mike holding at Echo 1 for runway 14. Any aircraft on approach, please make yourself known now. No aircraft on approach, that's good, right. Leeds traffic, Easy 6 Papa Mike lining up runway 14. It's weird how I'm not hearing anything on Unicom. There's a lot of controls though, that's probably why there's nobody on Unicom. So we're not going to follow this flight plan, we'll go out to Pole Hill. In fact, you know what, I'm just going to do visual, not visual, but circuits, not all the way to Pole Hill. Right, we are on the runway, we are aligned with the runway, almost. We are now. Let's just check we are. Yes, we are. Not in the middle, but we are lined up. Ish. So, landing lights can come on. That can come on, even though we're taking off. It's still a landing light. Chrono can start. Forward pressure on stick. Throttles to 50%. One last thing to do. TCAS on. Throttles. Engines are stabilized. Flex. Leeds traffic Easy 6 Papa Mike departing runway 14. It's fuzzy, that display. I don't know whether you get the same thing, but I do. 100 knots. Check. V1. Rotate. Wow, it's windy up here, as it usually is in Leeds. Positive rate, gear up. Okay, we are climbing a little bit high. Let us do a right turn now to heading 318. Levers to climb. Oh, 318. We'll climb to 4,000 feet. We still have our flaps out because we are not in a position to bring them back yet. That's a full 180 we've done there, so that's good. Oh, it's not 318. Yeah, it's 318. What are we doing? Surely we're going far too far there. 318, runway 32. What? Oh, I haven't got autopilot on, that's why. Okay, let's turn back. We haven't got to 318, we've just kept turning. Right, 4,000 feet. We haven't got autopilot on, that's why everything's going pear-shaped, and we're about to stall, so let's just nose down to recover from a stall. There we go, a bit of speed up now. Let's level off. Let's get up to 4,000 feet. We want heading 318, so one thing about the Airbus is I think it's very difficult to just see what heading you're actually on. Right, 318. We're not on 318. Are we on 318 is all the way back there. What? Oh yeah. So that's 0 somewhere. Oh, okay. Don't know what the hell. Oh my god, we've gone right over the airport. What am I doing? Don't let me fly you anywhere. God's sake. We've actually gone right round and back over. So we're now doing left-hand circuits instead of right. Anyway, Can we get rid of our... Yes, we can get rid of our flaps. Let's set a speed of 200 knots. Okay, what's wrong with you? What are we doing now? It's gone away. It's alright. Whatever it was, it's gone. I think we can probably like turn straight back in. Oh no, not yet. We're only 5 miles north of the field, so... They are a bit comical, aren't they? Because they don't do anything. Well, apart from they don't do anything. I've noticed that they automatically go off at a certain altitude as well, which is weird. But hey ho, I guess once you're above the rain. So we're at 4,000 feet. We are heading 318, which is parallel to the heading of the runway. We are waiting for the glide slope, so this is completely not as we planned. But we want to practice landing, so it's fine. We're not going to put auto brakes on, we're not going to put spoilers on, because we don't want to slow down particularly. We just want to land and take off again. So the runway is over there somewhere. Okay, so the glide slope is coming up, which means we can start doing our turn soonish. It's a lot easier to intercept this from the right, so if we were doing right-hand circuits instead of left. But hey-ho. If we go 270... In fact, let's go 270. And we'll intercept the ILS from that angle. In fact, let's go slightly less than 270. Let's go 230 and let us put the localizer on. I love the effect of the sun on the windscreen. I think we probably need to head to 180 actually. Let's just go south. Beautiful sunset over the Yorkshire Moors. We're just about to come back over Bolton Abbey. Hit the bridge. Probably Menworth Hill. After we put the Menworth Hill scenery on, we would have seen it, but I don't think you can see it without the add-on scenery. So we will intercept the ILS shortly. If you see here, we can see the actual centre line of the runway, which we're approaching in 2.5 miles. We'll hit the ILS because it's like a fan. We'll hit it sort of slightly before we actually get on the centre line. So we will turn as soon as this... So let's look out the right window. As soon as we start turning, we know that we have intercepted the ILS. Wow, that's a beautiful view. I'll have a picture of that, actually. Picture of that. So we've got Bolton Abbey down there. We are turning now, so we have hit the ILS, so that is good. And there's the runway, and we better get that other bit on as well because we need to start descending. Right, so we're on the ILS localizer and we're on the glide slope, so we are descending. Let's drop down to 180 knots for the first bit. Let us also activate our approach phase. In fact, what we need to do is put our barrow on now, which was 874. I tend not to do that beforehand with a short flight like this because that doesn't help, does it? Because it thinks you're already at your minimums when you depart. That's why we don't do it. So there you go. Leeds traffic, EZ6 Papa Mike, established for runway 14. So I think we'll go down to, oh, we're nowhere near our speed, are we? Why not? Have I not hit that? Let's have some spoilers out to slow us a bit. And we can also get the gear down, which will slow us a bit. And flaps 1. Flaps 2. Spoilers disarmed again. Bit fast, so let's put our approach speed on there. Let's go our flaps are we at in a minute? Flaps 2, flaps 3 then.
Terrain.
We're not going to hit any terrain, shut up.
Sink rate.
No, we're not sinking too fast either. In fact, we're too, we are way too low actually. Okay, let's go to autopilot, take autopilot off. Let's do this manually from now.
100 above.
They're coming in a little bit low.
Light slope. Light
And a
slope.
bit...
Light slope.
40.
Too low.
30.
Terrain.
20. Retard. 10.
Okay, and toga. So we're going. Oh, what are we doing? What the hell? Let's take off again. That didn't work quite how I imagined. But there you go. Gear up. Laps. Up 1. And we will turn right, heading 318 again. So this time we will do 318 and not whatever it was we did last time. I don't know what that landing rate was, but I suspect, well, regardless of the landing rate, the actual execution of a landing was pretty horrendous. Levers to climb now. And we'll go with 200 for our speed. And we're going up to 4,000 feet. Gear is up, flaps can come up. Hopefully this time we will level off and go parallel to what we're doing again. Why are we not leveling off? Oh yeah, 318's there. Okay, that's fine. Landing rate was -496. Not good. Clearly we are not improving our landing skills. Okay, we'll do one more touch and go, and then we will land. what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn left for a tiny bit, just to get us a bit further out. And then we'll go back to 318 in a moment. Still not very far out from centre line, are we? Right, let's drop down to 3,500, which I think is the actual intercept altitude, if I remember rightly. Oh no, it's 3,000 actually. Still got everything on up there, so that's fine. So we are almost ready to start our turn again. Let's drop down to 180. Let's have flaps 1. So we're just crossing over Ilkley. Don't really actually see Ilkley there. Is that the LiDAR? I don't know. Okay, so we're in a position to intercept the ILS again. So what we're going to do is go right, heading 90. And activate the localizer. Let's just drop down a little bit with the speed. And we'll go flats 2. See the airport over there, so we should be on the ILS now. We are. Let's put the approach on. What is the go around procedure actually? Straight ahead to 2,000, 3,000, turn right back to LBU. Ooh, what the hell's going on there? That's a bit wide. I'm coming back again. Never mind. Okay, did we activate our approach phase again? Yes. Landing gear we haven't got down yet. Signs are on. They are or not? Okay, that one and that one. Spoilers we're not going to arm. Flaps we will have out in a second. Oh, I don't know what I did there. I think I just did something as I pressed the keyboards. Okay, something or other, I don't know what. Right, let's activate our approach speed now. Flaps can come out to 3. Gear down. I've not got any landing lights on. God knows. I've got no nav lights on either. Or beacon light. All our lights have gone off. I must have pressed something that turns them all off. Flaps full. Down over Otley and Menston, and looking good. That is a stupid place for a windmill, isn't it? I don't know if there actually is one there. Right, shall we try and do this approach without autopilot? Yeah, let's do it.
$500.
Wide slope. Wide slope.
Oh dear, we're a bit low.
Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope. Wide slope.
40,
Too low.
30,
Terrain.
20, retard. 10. 10.
Now that was a nice landing. And then we're going to go off again. Oh, where did all lights go? Toga, what the frig is going on, man? Why are we Toga, take it off. We're not going fast enough. We're on the grass. Oh dear. Not good. What the hell's going on? Why are my controls suddenly so shit? Yeah, we need to go faster. I know that. Let's put the nose down a bit to go faster. Right, let's do a 270 turn. Is that the wind, or is it my controls, or is the aircraft just gone completely bonkers? Right, let's put this on. Let's go to, I don't know where we're going. Ooh. 270 to start with, let's go to. And 3,000 feet. We're going 270, why are we going back that way? What the fuck are you doing, aircraft? Okay, flaps to 2. Let's go speed 200 knots again. Right, we're going to do a full stop landing this time. Interesting to know what that second landing rate was, because I think it was better. It was better, but it's still not brilliant. But still minus 289. I thought that seemed like butter. Clearly it wasn't. I'm just going to pause this a second, because I want to put development mode on so I can record. I can remember how to do it. Have we got, it's not there, is it? don't know how to get the recording thing to work, do you? Does anybody else? To record the actual flight so that I can replay it. You have to start recording it, don't you? But I can't find developer camera settings, translation speed, it's not there. It normally comes up with the like rewind thing up here. Maybe I haven't got it switched on. Let's try, I might have switched it off in here. No, replay was there, but it's blanked out. Oh, replay is not available. I thought you just had to be in developer mode for it to just be there. Don't know where it is. Anybody else know where it is? I don't know where it is. I'm trying to find it. Where can I find it? I need to watch a video at some point, don't I? Right, so we are heading up. Oh my freaking god, what are we doing? Right, I'm not paying attention. Let's go north. We'd have been in Manchester at this rate if I hadn't just bloody paid a bit of attention. Okay, we're going way out over Keithley. Over my house, actually. Let's put some flaps away. Keithley is off to the right, over there somewhere. Oh, I've still got gear down as well. Bloody hell. That's Keithley there, apparently. Right over Oakcliff. That's my hometown. What have we got a master caution for? Let's have a look. I should be paying attention to any master caution, shouldn't I? Fuel, left wing tank, well, whatever, it doesn't really matter, I'm not fussed. Get rid of that. We've still got flaps out. Yeah, just one. Let's put them back. Okay, this is a full stop landing, so auto brakes to medium, yes, spoilers. We can probably head back. What is wrong now? Have we got something wrong with our fuel? Right, let's go down to 180. 175 actually. Flaps one again. Don't know what we're flying over here. Coming over Bolton Abbey again. Put our LS on. We're at 3,000 feet, so we're good. The airport should be over here somewhere. Let's see if we can see it out the other window. Let's shuffle our butts across. I don't care whatever your master caution is, I'm not bothered. Can we see the airport from here? No. It's probably over there actually. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, there it is. Yes. So we're waiting for intercept of the ILS again. Let's go flaps 2. just waiting to capture that. We have captured it, as you can see by the fact that we are turning into it. And we're over Bolton Abbey ish. Ilkley over to the right in the distance. Let's go back over here. Let us pop our approach on. Get 170 knots. And let's activate our approach phase again. Just waiting for the glide slope to come down. We're at 7 miles at the minute. What distance should we intercept it at? 6.1 miles. 6.1 miles. Okay, that on Volanta. Sketchy junction of... Right, we're going to try and get below 289 this time. So 289 or less is our target. Ideally we want something around 150. 100 even. Land as soon as possible, apparently, because of fuel, I'm assuming. What does it say about fuel down here? Fuel. Estimate fuel on board 0.4 when we get there. Well, we're going to get there in a second, so we're not going to have 0.4 left, are we? Just check we actually... yeah, we did. Right, glide slope. Right, gear down. Flaps 3. And we'll activate our approach. Landing gear is down, so stop saying that. Flaps to full. And we have got spoilers activated, haven't we? We have. Leeds traffic, easy 6 Papa Mike, 3 mile final, runway 14. I've got Scottish, I don't know whether it's Scottish controls, does it?
500.
Okay, let's concentrate now. Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. Coming in at a slight crab angle. Let's just not swerve all over the place. Let's put the nose down and keep the nose down.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20. Retard. 10.
I don't know what that longevity rate was, but it seemed okay. Oh, that's not put the gear up. That's not a good idea. Right. Flaps up. Let's do a U here. Okay, so we've got tracking 1-4. We're going to come off at Delta, which is here. Stand 1-3. There we go. Right, we're off the runway, so we can remove our strobe and landing lights. APU can come on. Oops, didn't want that. APU can come on. Leeds traffic, Easy 6 Papa Mike, taxiing via Delta to stand 1-3. Hello YouTube viewers. The title of the video on YouTube is probably completely wrong because I can't work out how to get YouTube to actually put the right title for the thing. So we've just been doing some circuits at Leeds Bradford. It probably says that I'm doing Dublin to Manchester, which is not true. And we finished. We're going to park up. We've done 2 circuits, 3 landings, 2 touch and goes and 1 full stop. And I need to just see what our last landing rate was. So we are parking at stand 1-3. Parking brake is on. Let us check if our APU is functional yet. It is. So let's go up to our light panel and put the APU bleed on. We can now get rid of our engines. Swapping across onto APU power. And beacon light can come off. And let's get some stairs and doors open on the outside. Okay, seatbelt signs can come off and we can deboard. Goodbye, people. We've got the GPU now as well, so we can go back to here and put our external power on. We can turn off our ADAs. Don't know what you're binging for. What's the matter with you? Wind predictive wind shear. Let's put that back. We can also put our TCAS back to off. We're all good. Reset the rudder trim. I don't know whether that actually works. I think it does on the... Is it the fly-by-wire the way it works? Or does it work on here as well? I know it does work. Can we turn it? Oh yeah. Ooh. It's not lowered our gear, is it? No, that's alright then. Can we put that back then? So we don't want it out really. No, we'll go back now. Right, that's fine. Okay, flight director can come off, LS can come off, this can come off. We can put these back to standard. 100 knots. 0, 0, 0, and let's put 10,000 feet on there just as a setting. That's good. Right, let's switch things off. We can get rid of all these displays, we don't need them anymore. So we're going to leave it cold and dark, ready for our pilot to take over tomorrow. These lights can come off. So we are almost cold and dark. We've got the beacon light on. We've got, sorry, beacon, not beacon, dome light on. Okay, APU can come off. Nav lights can come off. And finally, the battery and external power can come off. Crew oxygen can come off. That can come off, and that can come off. If it'll let me. Why will it not let me? There we go. Right. The cabin will momentarily be plunged into darkness as the power subsides. Let's whiz over here. I do like the view from here. It's very good. Just have a little wander down here. Which row are you in, sir? There are exits to the left and to the right. Jump up and down and to your knees. Oh, I can't look to the left, to the right. I'll have to go that way. Exits to the right, exits to the left. Here I am. Oh, you can't open these. That'd be good if you could. But anyway, right. Let's wander down here. Power will be going off very momentarily. We have a coffee machine over here. Boom. Do not operate during taxi, takeoff, turbulence and landing. Okay. And over here, sorry, I have to go all the way around, is the way out. But we can't actually go out. It's an invisible force field that stops us going out, and we can pop into the cabin, cockpit, sorry. Here we are in the cockpit. Hello cockpit, how are you? That can go off. And there you go, the power has now gone off, so it is dark. I can't just make the thingies on it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this stream. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, let's just see what our landing rate was on the last flight, the last landing. I suspect it's going to be not that brilliant. Oh, now then, minus 135 for our third landing. So our first landing, minus 496. Second landing, minus 289. Third landing, minus 135. So that is an improvement on each one. But anyway, that's enough from me babbling on. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, adios, goodbye, and see ya.